All right, some call her Sarah, but most of us call her the Egg Lady. It is Sarah Carr with Missouri Egg Producers. Welcome back, Sarah. So
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Yes.
You know, when we're getting ready for picnics, sometimes we rush.
Yes.
So I'm rushing.
Hey, that's
That is,
perfect.
I mean, what you have so far is much better than I could do for any picnic. I have 5 hours to
say
set
the
up
same
for,
thing,
so.
yeah.
Right.
All right, so 4th of July in just a few days.
Right.
And we know deviled eggs are always a good grab and go kind of appetizer. So what can people do to spice up that deviled egg?
Okay, let's talk about the deviled egg first.
Okay.
And then I've done egg salad. So
Okay.
let's do that. But when we're going on picnics and we have deviled eggs already fixed, it's really handy.
Yeah.
But if we go someplace and we have trouble transporting them, we take them like fish.
Oh, okay.
Put them in a jar of just water, and just put, that's just the white, and then you put the filling, if I can get hold of it, in a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Just make it in the bag.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
the filling in it, put the egg yolk in there, the mayonnaise, or whatever you're doing in the bag. Squeeze it all up. When you get through, cut a hole in the corner, and take them out and fill them up. Really, really easy.
I love it.
And so today I made 3 different kinds. This one is jalapeno, which is always my favorite.
Do you mind if I hold it up to
No,
the camera?
that's fine.
Okay, so we have a jalapeno.
And then in the South, and I grew up in the South a lot, so in the South they always put paprika on
yeah.
Paprika.
I mean that, and if they're doing a funeral, there's always 4 or 5 different types of deviled eggs there. And sometimes in the South they call it angel eggs.
Oh.
But at first, and if you'll notice, it's hard to see on this plate. I didn't get them on the other, but sometimes people cut them in half the opposite way. They cut them in half rather than lengthwise. They cut them across. And that's their signature of doing that. And this little guy, it just came and he's...
This little guy.
This little guy. Does this little guy have a name?
I'll call him Monty.
Monty, I like
Okay.
it.
Yeah, my friend Monty may be watching, so
Hi, Monty.
Monty, that's for you. And everyone needs to have an ant.
Little ant.
So always have an ant on your picnic.
Uh-huh.
And then just as we kind of lead into doing the egg salad, it's so easy to cut it different ways. You can take your eggs and put one in here, cut it down this way. I've got one we could do, but we won't. Take it, cut it this way.
I love
then
that thing.
Lift it out and turn it and cut it the other way, dump it in. Or you can be fancy and do some little eggs that way. And then when I get through, I take my pastry blender and I just chop.
Yeah.
And make it really, really smooth. So that's kind of what you do there. But then when you get on over to egg salad,
Okay.
don't just limit it to a sandwich.
Oh.
Kids love it out of ice cream cone.
Interesting.
And also put it in a jar. Or this little guy, he has onions in him, so I just put onions in there.
Oh, an onion as the topper.
That's smart.
And then you've got that. And
Food should be fun, right, Sarah?
Oh, yeah. And then this one is like if you're going to have a party and you want to dip, just dip. There's your gratuities there. There's some crackers. And here's your dip. So here you are.
Oh my gosh, this all is so
Yeah, you're all-
incredible. Yeah.
Sarah,
All fixed.
you have, I mean, I don't know if this is outdoing yourself, but this is definitely something. I even think ants on a log, eggs on a log, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
How fun is it for
Yeah.
kids to, this is more enticing, I think, to a kid than just the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, it's ice cream cone.
But-
and
and-
they're getting protein without knowing
But
it.
if you do a sandwich, trim the crust out. The kids love having the crust. We have tea parties at our house, and we always do something with eggs, and the little girls are always so fun. But the kids can cook.
Yeah.
Let kid cook. When I
Yeah.
was doing a cooking school for Kids Can Cook, we had more fun. They were 10 through 12, and we did everything you can think of. And kids are wonderful in making omelets.
Yeah.
And when you do, like if you're doing a brunch or something on the 4th of July, let the kids make some omelets. Let them make the deviled eggs. Stick it in, let them float. I mean, this is fun.
That's
Yeah.
fun,
Just
yeah.
take it and go to the lake or wherever and get you some paper towels and get a plate or
Yeah.
put some clean leaves out. Let the kids take it out and divide this up and just have fun
Yeah.
filling them.
Yeah.
You said Food is fun.
Well, it is, and I think also it instills that kind of healthy relationship early on with food and with cooking for kids, because I think it's something a lot of us are not always afforded in childhood, and so I think taking those steps are really, really vital.
Yeah. And kids love to play.
Yeah.
They love to play. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, back to this egg salad business. Some people don't want to make egg salad or don't want to do deviled eggs, you know, because of peeling. And so if you just put your eggs at room temperature out in a pan and bring them up to a boil and let them cook for about 11 minutes and then turn them off, let them sit, and then as soon as they get their time finished, put them in an ice water bath. They'll peel much easier. And the egg salad, I had a daughter that did not like whites of eggs, and if I'd make egg salad, she would pick. I learned to scramble the eggs.
Yeah.
I just scrambled
doesn't
them.
know.
And then we had egg salad.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to peel an egg, how about poaching an egg?
Yeah.
Just poach it, make sure that the yolk is firm, and cut it up just like a deviled egg would be.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways to make this happen. Yes.
Sarah,
yes.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
all
We
these
appreciate
fun,
it.
different
Yes.
ideas for the holiday ahead and for even the other holidays ahead.
Yeah, so.
All right, you guys, we'll be back to wrap up this terrific Tuesday. Don't go anywhere.